What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Root. So I'm going to review the fourth album by Sean Kingston. Basically this product is called Road to Deliverance, and this product came out in the fall of 2022. So the fair about this product here, Sean Kingston had taken a decent while off as far as this pitch is going to happen. He was a product that like the early 2010s mixtape fair pitches like that, but it seemed like the ordeal, he didn't catch on his full bounce. I'd say he didn't catch on, but it's kind of the pitch that translate to some of like the mid 2010s and the early 2020s type of feel is not as full bounce sparky within pitch, particularly his Back to Life album. Now he had a jet ski mishap in 2011 that almost cost him his life within those pitches, very unfortunate within those aspects, but he came back in 2013, which was an album that did relatively sound, but was still kind of the pitch that it felt. It's kind of more, and if you know type territory and pitches like that within kind of not so much full bound hardcore, but just kind of the pitch. Didn't make as much of a splash as his 2007 and 2009 albums did, but it's kind of the pitches for us, and it's still excellent type fair. I think I reviewed that back in May or June of 2025. I reviewed Back to Life only like 3.5 or so months ago within those pitches, but it's kind of the ordeal as far as saying that is like another classic within the fair behind. But the particular pitch, that particular fair, he took some time off between like 2013 and 2022 up to this particular point as far as these fairs go. It's excellent within the pitch, but particularly it doesn't really try terribly too heavily for like the promotional type cycle. It's not to say Sean Kingston didn't have some good promotional stats, but it's just kind of the factoid that the promotion cycle, once you got past like the initial kind of, and really it felt like Back to Life didn't make it that heavily into 2014 as far as it was supposed to happen. It was kind of a big deal in the midsummer, late summer of 2013 was just kind of the pitch that the carryover for that particular album kind of got swashed aside pretty quickly within the relative aspect, but still the ordeal as far as saying this is an excellent type album, just kind of as an afterthought. Not to say afterthought in terms of quality, but just some bona fide typeness within the product as far as like the exacting point of this, getting towards some further trouble kind of excellence. And it is pretty good product to fuck with this album as far as these first album. Just typical kind of strengths from Sean Kingston, very melded to like today's styles, does not, keeps things rhythmic within the tone as far as having like some good aspects. It just has a good cycle amongst these particular things. You would never notice within the fashion that he hadn't been around since 2013 as far as this first album. Just kind of has the pitch as far as within the product. And some excellent type ordeals. So I'm not sure what the single is off this product here as far as these fairs going to happen, but particularly the most popular song according to Spotify, which has over 1 million plays, is Rihanna Umbrella. So it's within the pitch, and that's not a cover song. It's just a good type product, just an ode to Rihanna with her hot self, and in terms of like the umbrella type appeal pitches like that. So it's this kind of aspect as far as saying you just look within the tones. Shout out to ASAP pitches like that, but look within the ordeal as far as saying, so just the product between this particular fair, you do get some good strengths from Sean Kingston within this album site. You do get some good strengths from Sean Kingston within this album cycle as far as this fair is going to happen. Just excellent within the pitch as far as the format's going to happen. Just summer tropics within the aspect, just kind of within the access point of also some makeshift type grabs. Has some good similarities to like DJ Khaled and French Montana from 2017. When you think of French Montana's Jungle Rules album from 2017, some of those type fairs, same sort of rhythmic kind of mid-tempo typeness, maybe just minus like a sway league type massive kind of hook pitches like that. But other than that, it's within the excellence of the appeal. It has DJ Khaled kind of summer tropic vibes from like the Grateful Days from 2017 pitches like that, when he was red hot with songs like DJ Khaled was red hot with songs like Wild Thoughts and I'm the One songs that pitch. So it's just been the ordeal. But yeah, Rihanna Umbrella is a real nice one on here. This is good buzz type single for the pitch as to what particularly happened. This has like the most kind of rhythmic commotion. This would be a good nice grab to kind of get like Sean Kingston like to re-up with him as far as what he's been up to the past decades. Good type ordeal. Rihanna Umbrella is like a nice vibrate and summer shine noise kind of get within the products of it here. Just a mid-tempo bounce that I'd say, and good ocean taste as far as this pitch can have. So just in the pitch as far as saying, it's a nice rhythmic jumble as far as this pitch can have. Just excellent within the pitch. It just like some wine type music within a more rhythmic, than a more summer type spice. So just the product like those particular fairs as far as the aspects of really getting crunk and towards the loud packs as far as this pitch kind of happen. Summer evening. So this album is not short. Now this is a little bit more swashed an album, like I was trying to say, just a little bit more melded off to the wayside, but still has some excellent type pitches that it does get down pretty heavily within the pitch as far as these formats can happen. You're still going to get tore up off this product. You're still going to have some dance cycles, some good meals, pitches like that, some good smoke sessions, some of those particular fairs, and just the work songs are on here as well within these pitches. So this has a good tropical type vibe, like the aspects of just getting towards the product, like typical kind of day shift and night shift within those products as far as those fairs kind of happen. Just going down the list of this album for the rest of this album cycle. Now, the rest of these did not really get past like probably 6 digits. Some of these are only 5 digit songs within the pitch, but that's just kind of the fare. The second most popular song is Lucky Him within these pitches, so we'll talk about Lucky Him. Lucky Him has like 340,000 plays. It's a good type pitch here. It's like a struck and summer heartache waves kind of get within the products of it here. Just some pop reggae grabs pitches like that. Just typical kind of Kingston. It's like typical kind of Sean Kingston pitches like that. Just more swash about it within those ordeals. So just some of those type pitches when you think of a song like Beautiful Girls, some of those type fashions within those tons from Sean Kingston way back in 2007. It's that typical kind of bittersweetness, the aspects for those tones kind of beautiful girls, some of those type pitches that summer, just the poolside kind of sting, just with the particular mindset with how Sean Kingston would say back in those days, how these beautiful girls will have you suicidal, some of those type pitches, but it's just a little bit more, it's a little bit more melded with the particular style as far as Sean Kingston saying Lucky Him with some of those type pitches, so it's a little more saturated than it was in 2007, but same sort of summer heartache within those pitches. Excellent type ordeal. So excellent type pitches there to get that. Hypocrites and Bad Minds, a quality one as well as like a throwback to 2000s kind of DJ drama hustle flair. I'd have to say on like the early grind pitches like that. It's an overall dope type song within some type products. So just kind of the fare. It really feels like a 2005, 2007 DJ Khaled or DJ Drama type mixtape cut within those pitches. Just that particular product is getting on the grit and having some hardship as far as what's going to happen. But it's kind of the product of it. There is some determinant about this product here. It very much has that hustle kind of grind within those aspects, which is refreshing considering like not as full bound. Some of those type styles did kind of happen 2022, 2023 pitches like that. It was kind of the ordeals as far as like a throwback to 2006, 2008, 2005 pitches like that. Some good type ordeals kind of get that relative product. So it's a good smoke type sesh, just some in between kind of grit commerce within those pitches. Rainy Days is a quality one as well as like an in between kind of summer mishap and ruffle, I'd say within the product. Rainy Days, like an in-between kind of summer mishap and ruffled, kind of get within the products of it here. Just a good pop grab, I'd have to say. This new era kind of Kingston float along as far as those pairs can have. So just to miss the pitch as far as saying, it's kind of melded. Rainy Days goes along pretty well with like Lucky Him, some of those pitches within format. So it does have like a particular type style, like some swash and kind of taking it back within those pairs as far as those pitch can have, which is some excellent type ordeals. I do kind of feel like within certain senses that Sean Kingston from 2007, some of those type ordeals kind of had songs like that. I mean, it's just particular fair within those products, but it does cover ups and downs. So it does have the pitch as far as saying like the cheery type moments, the not as cheery type moments, the more blue type moments. So it's excellent type appeal and nailing these particular vibes in 2022 type sense, good type product. Deliverance is a nice one as well. It's a real snappy type one, but it's excellent on here. There's like a dewy and bleary kind of morning pep to kind of get within the products of it. Just some summer and tropic melding, I'd say, within the tones behind it here. Smoke nice. I definitely recommend this one. Just get some breakfast. It's kind of the ordeal, just like to get along within the fashion. Just something to wake up to just in a hotel or pitch, just like that. Just a relative fare, just like the on-the-go kind of summer shift zones that pitches. It just easy kind of smoke one at 6 a.m. pitches like that when the skies are pink. So those type fares, figure out if you're going to have some IHOPs and those type products getting like grits and gravy, some good bacon and things like that, toast, some of those type aspects, and orange juice, excellent type ordeals in the product, just getting just like the dewy kind of chip of it. It's kind of a bleary kind of grass is wet type morning with them pitches like that as far as those ordeals kind of happen. Jungle is a real excellent type one. This is similar to Rihanna Umbrella, but just a little bit more amidst the hot kind of night pitches like that. So just some summer steam, and I'd say it's like a vintage kind of hot weather kind of night frolic, kind of get within the aspect of it here and dance off. Just some new era kind of Kingston, I would definitely say. Just it's like some new era kind of Kingston fashion glitz as far as those pairs will kind of go. So this missed the pitch. This is more rhythmic type one within the aspect. We definitely have some good just typical type fashion, like the sort of songs that he would do. Similar type fashion songs like Got No Shoddy by Sean Kingston off his 2007 album, but just a little bit more romantic spice to mine within the pitch. Just excellent type ordeal within the product. Like some good kind of, just nighttime summer steam within those aspects as far as those tones going to happen. There's another one that's kind of like that as well. It has some good type fare about it, which is I'm Yours. Excellent type pitch for this one here. It's like a nice sunset glaze kind of get. Just a romantic kind of rhythmic wine music as far as this fair's going to go. Definitely some luau and late luncheon type aspects, pitches like that. I'd say get some dinner going, some shish kebab or things like that within summer heat type fashion. Just outdoor kind of venue crawls, pitches like that for like some good ordeals, pitches like that, mojitos and things within those aspects. It's excellent. There's definitely some tan type music to really get crunk to, pitches like that. Pretty festive of a song to kind of have within the fairs. I think the one I was thinking of moreover is Your Love. That's kind of within the fashion, but both Your Love and I'm Yours are kind of within the typical type fashion. It's more romantic kind of night steam pitches like that within those ordeals, but I'm Yours just kind of has a little bit more wine type music in mind within the pitch behind. It's a little bit more slower mid-tempo pitches like that, but Your Love is a quality type one. It's like a good boom bap kind of tropic pitch within those aspects. Not so much boom bap full bound, but just kind of a staccato type one. It's like a good tropic combo with jungle, I'd say, within the aspects of it here. This definitely reminds of French Montana Unforgettable. Some of that pitch just with like that staccato type boom bap type fare within the typical Then the aspect of like the titty boom type pound of that 2017 song pitch, it's like that. It's like some good mid-tempo bounce as far as those ordeals kind of happen. So dismiss the pitch as far as saying just getting towards the product of like typical rhythmic type fashion. Really a real excellent 1-2-3 type punch. Jungle, your love, and I'm yours. And have like the particular cycle, just like some rhythmic bounding as far as those pitch can happen. Just with an aspect as far as like use the kind of late summer cookout type noise for like tropical type conduct, smoke within the fashion, some dance off pitches like that, just that tibble type noise, the just relaxation, just yeah, basically kind of nighttime R&R as far as this pitch kind of goes. Dismiss the product, just good night shift type songs within the pitch, good product. Sean Kingston hasn't lost his touch with being able to do these tropic type songs within the pitch, just more summerfest, night shift kind of festivity and outdoor venue noise pitches like that. These also work for some good indoor kind of venue noise within the pitch, but just more within a just vacay type setting pitches like that or something within those ordeals. Time is a quality one on here. It's like amidst the cycle and day shuffle, kind of clockwork 2000 style hustle, I'd say, within the fashion of it, and like a 2020s fashion as far as those tones kind of happen. Just a grind type song. So this one's kind of amidst, like, this one's kind of an in between type one, just kind of the motions of like still being in like clockwork type mode, more within the aspect of like work shift type meld, but within the fashion having some recreation about it, where it's just kind of you're in recreational type fare, but kind of preoccupied with like the grind and the grit as far as those pairs happen. Just more in a movie type fashion where you've just got busybody type sense where you don't really have time to waste with the BS. Some of those type fairs within pitch as far as those fairs can happen, but you do have like some bells nearby that are trying to get you to designate and loosen up as far as those fairs can happen. So just to miss the pitch like that rhythmic type bounce. Real nice product of a song here for the real nice song here within those pitches as far as those formats gonna happen. Forever Blessed is a quality one as well within these pitches, like a makeshift kind of morning grit and determined as far as these aspects going to go. This reminds me of like DJ Khaled kind of pop grab some of those type pitches within those formats, very similar to like I'm the One, some of those type ones are just Tibble type DJ Khaled from like the late 2010s and early 2020s. Very lit type song within the fashion. Just that Tibble kind of bless up type mentality DJ Khaled would promote pitches like that, some of those type of ordeals within the aspect of just summer and tropic kind of routine, but just less in a vacay type sense, more within the pitch, just used to these particular styles of just waking up in like these places where it'd be more ocean bound pitches like that within those products, of just getting towards the grind towards it and just having the shove out. Trying to think of some other ones I haven't talked about on here. I'm not sure if I talked about Angels, but this is a nice one as well. Angels, like a good melded kind of day passage, kind of get within the product of it. Just travel kind of makeshift in commerce, I'd say, just work type fare within the product, of just the typical kind of go along, not so much recreational within less recreational within the fair, I'd say, about the product of this, but this would be a good nice one to grab like some Hardee's, smoke nice as far as those pitch kind of happen, just get like a good kind of hard bit. You like a nice bacon cheese croissant, some of those type aspects, smoke nice within those tones, just within the product, like some go alongs, just within the pitch as far as getting towards the particular product, of just like this tubal type makeshift hop as far as this pitch kind of goes. Dismiss the fair, like I said, there's some of these type ones on here, Deliverance, Angels, I'd say Time, some of these type pitches within these fairs as far as these pitches kind of go, just within the aspect. Hypocrites and Bad Mind kind of has that product as well. Rainy Days is kind of like that as well within a more particular kind of just makeshift kind of drear pitches like that. So it's just the ordeal as far as saying, so it has a good aspect to summer days, summer nights pitches like that. So the ordeal behind this album easily gets a 10 out of 10. Recommend all 11 of the songs off here. I think I talked about every single one as far as these fairs going to go along with it. Just the pitch as far as talking about it. Yeah, the fair about this album, 10 out of 10 score. The social score I'm going to go ahead and give either like a 9.75 or a 10. I would give it, like I think the casual score would probably get a 9.75. The social score is going to get a 10 because the aspect behind this album as far as these fairs going to happen is just within the pitch as far as saying, then the pitch as far as saying it has like some nice rhythmic bounce about it here. It has the day shift songs amidst like the hustle and grind, some throwback to like 2000s, some 2010s pop grabs similar to DJ Khaled, folks like that in French Montana, some of these type of ordeals. The tropic sense and taste of like the ocean taste is real excellent on here. The tropics and taste the ocean taste is real excellent on here, so it's just a product of getting towards some of these night venue type songs are real excellent. Sean Kingston in his prime doing things, despite the fact that he was not within his full bound kind of spotlight within these pitches, still has some excellent type products of getting further type fare within that. You do get some morning and day grit also on top of that within these fairs as far as like the product, like that particular cycle amidst the makeshift. So it does very much have the aptness of getting on the grind pitches like that. It's very much a product of how things were within the same type of fashion. Same Kingston that you got from 2006, 2007 is way out in 2021, 2022, 2023 as well. So it's within those pitches as far as that particular grit and grease as far as those assets going to happen. These recreational type songs, including ones that are kind of more hands full within the pitches like that, and just more preoccupied songs like Time has some good rhythmic bounce. Even more preoccupied songs like Time have some rhythmic bounce about them as well within these pitches, but definitely like the trifecta songs Time's an excellent one for rhythmic, and then Jungle, Your Love, and I'm Yours are some excellent type ones as well within these pitches. It has a good type product for some of those type pairs. Rihanna Umbrella is a definite standout. That's like a good return to form for Sean Kingston. It's like a reminder of how damaging he was back in the late 2000s, early 2010s. Excellent type pitch. Easy type 1 chunk up the deuce to his bop too, as far as this pitch can have him get some drinks and some rum, some tropical rum in your system, as far as this pitch can have. Excellent within pitch. A 10 social. Casual score would probably get like a 9.75 just within relative type sense. Sometimes they'll do the casual score just within pitch as far as saying just within product to just like the relative cycle as to how much the reception of it would kind of be. Just be able to say it's only because he hasn't been in the spotlight for a decade as far as this fair is going to happen. Now, within the fair, this is Sean Kingston's most recent album within these pitches, but he did go to prison for like 3 years, so it's within pitches as far as this fair is going to happen. He's kind of missed that, but he's been in prison since probably late April, early May, pitches like that, so it's within the ordeal. He'll eventually get out, and hopefully we'll get some more excellent music like this particular album, because it's a real rhythmic jolt within these aspects here, just some defining type stuff within the aspect. It's a good taste of some new era kind of tropic type vibes. It's still Kingston and his prime and excellence like that. So just overall good summer tropic type ordeal and good makeshift and rhythmic bounce and things like that.